Sorry about the delay, bro. But what's up, y'all? It's your boy. You feel me? The most hated, but the most greatest. You feel me?
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready, boy. I know they ready over there too. Let's get it, then. You feel me?
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, for the Seahawks and Packers, the two winningest teams in the NFC during the decade that just wrapped up. And during that decade, Seattle 2 Super Bowl wins. The Packers had 1. And these two, of course, they met in the playoffs a season ago as well. And it was the Packers behind 2 touchdowns each from Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones who beat the Seahawks 28-23. On second down now. It's Carson, and he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball carrier.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ball sits on the 10, second and 5. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now Rodgers. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to third down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. In a wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
17 yards. And a Packer first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Aaron Jones.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. Touchdown, Packers. Devin Funchess, 54 yards, and the Packers have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Carson, the first down and more, and all the way up to the 33-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll run on first down. Carson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
To Chris Carson.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
1-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Seahawks 3.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They go play action with Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Kenny Clark, his second sack of the night. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
For the Seahawks.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
That's not the Chargers. That's not the Chargers.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your...
It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 60 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
It is good.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
4-yard gain.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st down, it's Jones. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones, 44 yards. And the Packers have retaken the lead. So much talk this week on the other side about slowing him down, coming off that great performance, NFC Offensive Player of the Week last week. But long touchdown run there, nobody was stopping it.
Yeah, good luck for that, because that was an explosive run. You know, in the NFL, they described that as any run over 10 yards. Some teams say 15. He went over 20-plus on that one.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. On 2nd down. It's Carson. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 11 yards there, 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll run on first down. Carson. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On first down, it's Carson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson flushed out right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And that's good.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's good.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Carson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come out in the pistol. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Thaddeus Moss, but now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are able to regain the lead, and he puts it through.
Good. Makes the score Seahawks 17. Packers 14.
So 6 seconds, all that remains in this first half as the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something.
And got his man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 88 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit
my boy Chris Carson
and
getting
his
busy
guys
on
will
the
take a
ground. You feel
10-point
me?
lead.
Makes the score.
Yeah, I'm talk about my boy Chris Carson.
Packers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
How the fuck is he rookie?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether there's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And they're able to get this one across
No way! Good fucking catch, but wow. And it's Taylor Gabriel on weak.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
Man.
But plays like
We
this
had it
are
right where we
critical to
wanted
keep
to
drives
go.
going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it second down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44, Rodgers. Now look
Yeah,
out,
get the
Rodgers
ball.
lost the football. And the Seahawks
Oh,
have
my
picked
baby,
it
somebody
up.
get that ball for me.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last week in that wild card win, only one catch, and now he's got his first catch here, and it's good for a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The ball carrier.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great...
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
Carson, run their ass over,
Down
boy.
inside the 15 he goes. That one good
boy.
for 14 and a Seahawk first.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Stays on his feet.
Wow.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson.
No.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. When people celebrated,
you a rookie.
the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Carson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
He was tackled at
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Here's Wilson to throw. The Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Christian Kirksey. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Coming. Done. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Check. At 58 is a Mike. Well, 58 is the Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want none.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the
Nigel Bradham brings him down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Carlos Hyde, you coming out the game, bro. That's your 3rd.
So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right? Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Rodgers now on first down. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
He's across midfield.
Second and 4. To throw is Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Rodgers to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Back at the 5-yard line. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Wilson wants to throw it. Forced out to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
For the championship game. Gotta go through Seattle. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Yeah, I was about to joke about him, but that man had about 130 yards.